here with CLC, and I am out here with Vitali.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We just wrapped up the training, and we're gonna have some food here. So we had a really good, successful training. A lot of people learned a lot of information, and we'll do some video testimonials tomorrow. I believe this was a really successful group. We had 10 people in there, and out of those 10 people, seven of them were first timers. So, they haven't installed lights yet. So a lot of questions were answered, and a lot of people feel comfortable to start the season right on the right foot.
So we here I guess I can probably prop up my phone. We just snuggle a little bit. There we go. There we go. So yeah, that's not bad. It's getting light and dark or something. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's still small. It's a little teeny tiny screen. Oh, that bad. Whatever. It'll be okay. So, we did half a day of classroom, then we went out and actually installed 2 client jobs.
Yes, right. One was a new install and one was a reinstall, and we showed them how we do the reinstall.
Yep.
What we go through, how we label stuff, what to expect, and all of that. And on the new install, we went through and we just showed them from putting the bulbs in, putting the clips in, how to run power, show them how to use the new one plug.
Yep. So that one plug. Hey, can you guys hear us okay? I know that we're in public. It might be a little loud, but are we coming through okay? Can you put that in the chats if we're coming through clearly? But the one plug is something that I hadn't used a whole lot, right? So you had a lot of experience, and you've used it for a year or two, and you've kind of figured out the nuance. Oh, you've used it for 2 years. Okay. I've not put a single one up. So I learned how to use that. And then the other thing that I picked up on was you do the clear zip ties on your inside and your outside corners, like the gutters and stuff like that. So you know exactly on that strand on a reinstall where that corner is going to fall.
And every single peak it's a green bulb. So when
A green zip tie.
Yeah, a green zip tie on every single peak. In the left side of the gutter, where the strand ends, we put a blue. So the left is blue, and the right is red.
Okay.
So then the guy knows we're starting with this on the left side. This goes on the red, or the red goes on the right, left goes on the blue.
Okay. And then your clears are the corners, and your green is the peak.
Yeah.
I picked up on that after you just told me. So I like that. I like using cable labels maybe to put on there, to say like second story or first story. So a little bit more information. So, but I think that a combination of the two would be good. And then I really like the use of the one plug for your small jumpers. So if you are jumping from a second story to a first story, or from if your roof line's like this, but there's a lower roof line and you got to jump like 3 foot on that shingle, I like using that one plug on one side of it and then a male female on the other, so it will come apart.
Yes.
I think I will actually start implementing that with my guys. Here's another one that maybe I thought about originally, but it didn't click for me. But let's say we have this roof line right here, and I'm trying to jump power up, and that power cord is starting right in the center of the gutter on that second story. So a lot of people will do an inline male on that second story, which I don't like because you have to alter the UL rated plug. Well, you could just do the one plug right there and tie in that jumper cord, and it's the proper function of that plug. You don't have to cut that wire and on the second story do a male this way, male that way, and on your power wire do 2 females. You can just do the one plug on the second story and then tie in that power wire, and it all stays together. So I actually really, really like that. And then you always know, oh, that's where we get the power to the second story. So I like that quite a bit. I learned how to do that. And then I would say you do have a lot of shingle roofs up here. Do you have a lot of metal? But the one difference is, oh, that's not mine. The one difference is that you guys don't have like vented soffits.
Vented soffits are more on higher residential jobs, like higher end.
Higher end, yeah. for us, that's on every job. There's no like exposed the bottom side of the roof sheeting, and then the exposed rafter tails. We don't have that in North Carolina, so it was interesting to see kind of the difference on Washington State versus
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a little different here. We have quite a few composite roofs, and then those higher end houses.
Like when you say composite, you mean like plastic composite, or do you mean like concrete?
The asphalt composite.
Oh, okay, okay.
Asphalt, the shingles composite.
Yeah, okay.
Call it.
You call it composite, okay.
Yeah, comp roofs, and then we have a few tile and cedar shakes, but that's very rare.
The real high end is cedar shake. That's the same, but I might have one neighborhood that's like all cedar shake, and then it's very, very, very custom, very high end. I would say 99% of everything is asphalt shingle.
Yep.
Same for you guys?
Yep.
Okay, so no difference there. Now the trees are a little different here.
Yes, we got
So-
a lot of green trees.
You got a lot of everything.
No,
I don't think we've ordered yet.
What appetizers do you want?
Oh, appetizers. Yeah, do appetizers. We'll get it rocking and rolling. You know what you want for burgers, right?
Calamari. Order that for burger. Yeah, I'll have the.
Now, one thing I will say about the Washington State training and the North Carolina training is that we eat good food. So I'm glad to see that's the same, right?
Yeah.
Like I told Vitali, like, man, when I'm putting on a training, that I'm trying to like connect to people. And it takes like a day to like break through some barriers, and it takes like getting together afterwards and eating good food. So we're at Bob's Burgers now. Isn't that the name of a cartoon or something like that, or what? Is there any relation there?
SpongeBob?
I don't know. I thought Bob's Burgers was a cartoon or something.
No.
But hey guys, if you guys got any questions for Vitali, put them in the chat. Vitali, you got a really cool story. I mean, how about you share it? I mean, we're on Christmas Light Contractors, we're on YouTube, probably my personal profile, but a lot of folks don't know who you are. So tell everybody your story.
So I'm Vitaly, and I came to the United States in '92 from Ukraine. And you can say I'm an immigrant. I've started first grade here, went through the system, started Christmas lights 10 years ago, installing the lights with my brother. Not just doing the Christmas lights in the evenings and helping him out. I had a really good job in the union. It was architecture sheet metal union. It paid the bills. It was $150K a year job. And at one point, I got tired of punching the clock, and then just being a number in the system. It was not based on the merit of your work or how well you did the job. And me as an entrepreneurial guy, before joining the union, I had at age 19, I already had my own siding company. I opened up a license, and I had my siding company up until 2008. When the economy hit, I had to lose everything, because the houses that I did were high-end houses, all custom houses, $1 million homes. And then when the economy crashed, I lost. Well, I was forced to close.
Yeah.
So at that point, I went into the union, started architecture, sheet metal, journeyed out pretty quickly, making $150K a year, and I got tired of that. For me, I'm more of a person where
16, 17 years.
I start something, I get excited, and after a while, if I get tired of it, I move on.
Yeah.
So
You're going to be successful at what you do because of your work ethic,
yeah.
and you're going to be successful no matter the circumstances, right? So you might as well do something that you're excited about,
Yep.
you're passionate about, that the reward is more than monetary.
Yeah, and I love washing houses, washing roofs. More of a this year emphasis we put on was doing cedar shake restoration. We do very, very big houses. We do the biggest house this year we did was a $25,000 roof, cedar roof restoration job. That was just from day 1 to day 5, just the way it turned out, just those before and after pictures. Those are just like, wow, you know. And then going back to Christmas lights, we fully started opened the business 8 years ago. So from there to where we are now, we're working with Minleon, with Augie, and bringing the lights here, bringing the training. I reached out to the Donovan to come out here and help, because if somebody has something to bring and bring value, not just show up and train somebody, but actually bring value. And Donovan has a great heart and to help others and explain what he's doing, how he's doing it, why he's doing it. So that's why I reached out to him. I'm glad he's here, and it was a pleasure of spending yesterday, today, and tomorrow with him.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, I'm excited to do it. Tomorrow we're going to try to go out and possibly meet up with Patrick Walker. He's in full install mode at the Toledo Casino. So we're going to go out there and see like the commercial side of things, what production looks like, and how you organize, all that power, man.
Oh, yeah.
And line up the generators and everything else. It's going to be pretty awesome. We might go live out there. And also we're going to do a meetup in December once all the lights are up and Patrick is, done installing. You guys, well, we'll still maybe be installing into December, but Patrick's done with commercial by Thanksgiving. Everything has to be up.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to get back together and actually do a meetup here. You'll get to meet Vital. You get to meet Patrick. We'll do a walk around. Maybe the 15th, 10th of December, somewhere in there. We'll get you guys more details. That's not a paid thing. We're just doing a meetup. You're going to have to obviously pay for your own plane ticket and hotel and blah, blah, blah. But we're going to probably do a 2-3 day type meetup. And yeah, so if you guys are in the area, it'll be a great time. Reach out to Vitali. He does offer some training. He offers product and support. And I tell everybody, you shouldn't be brand loyal. You shouldn't be price loyal. You should pick a distributor. You should pick a supplier that is in your corner, develop a relationship with them. And the reason why I'm out here today, it's not to earn a paycheck. It's because I just know Vitali is good people. We have similar morals. We have similar heart to serve and grow the industry. So, I'm excited to be able to do more stuff together with Vitali.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. Well, I want to introduce you guys to somebody else. It's going to be a shorter live today, but there's one other guy here that you have seen before. Is this guy right here? Hey, pay attention. Who's this? Hi.
This is
We found this guy.
Augie with
This guy. Hey, no. It's this guy. That guy is that other guy with you. Look. Our flights came in at the same time, and he calls Vitali on speakerphone. He's like, "Hey, is that other guy there yet?" I'm that other guy. This guy. That's my new name.
No.
I got downgraded to that guy or this guy.
Man, I love the Donovan we got. That's what's so special about this. So no, we come out of the airport and we were playing phone tag between Vitali and Donovan and I. And then I said, "Hey." He's like, "Well, I've got my luggage. I'll just wait. I'll get a burger or something and wait for you to get off the plane." And then Vitali goes, "Well, I'm here waiting." And then I was like, all right. So I got to get my luggage. I'll come right down. So then I thought maybe I needed to let Vitali know when I got my luggage and I got out front and I said, "Hey, I got my luggage. I'm ready to go. I'm not sure what Donovan's doing, but did you get the other guy?"
Did you get the other guy?
And he goes, and then Donovan speaks up and goes, "The other guy's right here."
I'm like the third wheel on a date, man. I'm just tagging along. I'm like the little brother. I'm the other guy. I actually like that. No, but for those of you guys who don't know, some of y'all don't know Augie, some of you do. But Augie, what's your role in all this? Who are you? Who's Augie? What's your background?
I would be in the Christmas lights for the last 12 to 13 years. Love it. Didn't know it was coming. Glad I'm here. And got picked up by the factory, product development. And I get to grow businesses and make them the best they can be with the best products in the market. And I also get to hear the feedback from these guys right here about what we can do better with those products. Always listening, always an open ear.
12 o'clock at night?
At 12 o'clock at night, these guys will call me. I don't know how to get that. But you know what? If you're in the business and you want to learn some things, and I did learn some things today about installation, this other guy right here, I'm going to change the way I install a few things. So, God bless everybody. And to be honest with you, I'm glad to be here.
I would say that's pretty dang cool. I'm telling you, I picked up some things. Augie picked up some things. Vitali picked up some things. Literally, the most experienced people here. Like, we're not too big for our britches. I think that's maybe why we've had a little bit of success. That we're
Hey.
humble, we're transparent, we're always trying to learn, and we're trying to improve. Right? So,
At 52 years old, I am open to learn from
Yeah.
this fine young man.
so that's the goal of all this. And then we got a few folks here. If you want to hop on camera and introduce yourself, and why did you show up today?
Yep, Zach, I'm coming from Vancouver, Washington. Vitaly's just been another great influence, so trusted member in the community. Reached out with the training program, and every time I do this, I level up. So was really excited to support what he's doing. So I was Zach from Power Washing Professionals.
There you go. Hey, I'm okay with that. That'd be pretty cool.
Hi, I'm Oleg Volkov from Ukraine. I'm currently in Redmond. It's going to be my first year. And I want to say thank you to the guys. I got like a lot of new information, and we'll see how it's going to be in my first year.
Very cool. Do you feel like, because you went and installed, you saw 2 installs today. Do you feel like after today that you could go out and do a basic install yourself?
Yeah, me and my guys, we will do it for sure.
Very cool.
Promise.
Very cool. I only gave him one option. He could only be like, yeah, I think so. All right, man. So here we have some brothers, right?
Yes.
Brother 1, brother 2. Who's the little brother? Who's big brother?
David,
Can they see both of y'all, or I'm let
Yeah.
you hold it? Did I mess it
so
up?
I'm Daniel, he's David. I've been in the business, pressure washing, exterior cleaning business for about 6 years now, our own. And we started lighting like last year on the Christmas lighting. We did very little. So we came to classes today and we're going tomorrow as well. So we're hoping to grow, and that's why we're here. And thanks Vitaly and this other guy. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with other guys' names. No, I always forget. Even my customers sometimes.
Yeah, that was my
Thank you,
first year. Work on Christmas lights, and I learned a lot today. I always like to learn, and we're gonna try and see how they work. I'm David from Kenmore, and happy with these guys.
No exteriors. Second month.
So we're having a good time out here. We're learning. We're growing. Tomorrow, so today's going to be hands-on. We're going to eat some dinner. It's going to get dark. We're going to go by the 2 jobs, and everybody's going to be able to see it. You had a videographer come out today, right? So video and photo. We got everybody wearing Minion shirts at the install. So for everybody who's been to a training, or if you're going to put on a training, get everybody some good, red and Christmas color shirts, or some branded, something like that,
Like this.
where everybody, we encourage them to take photos, and we're taking professional video. We'll get some headshots and whatever. So hopefully tomorrow, when we're going over like how to advertise on Facebook and how to post and all this other type of stuff, like Vitaly will actually be able to provide people some of that content from the install and everything else to help their business grow. We're going to go back out there this evening, get photos for people who couldn't have joined us at dinner. They had to run a few errands. So I thought that was awesome, hiring that videographer to help everybody out and kind of be able to successfully launch their business.
Yeah, because we had so many more other people interested in this that weren't able to come because they already had projects on the schedule and they couldn't move them. So for those people, I brought in the videographer, and he took pictures, and we'll put a small little video together for those people that weren't able to make it, and for them to watch it with their employees.
Yeah, so we'll get that up on CLC University. People can plug into that. You can get that link through Vitaly. You can just reach out to him. He'll get you a link to CLC University to watch that training. And that way, our whole thing is like, we want the industry to grow. We don't want anybody to feel like they're missing out. If you need to learn, like me, I don't do good sitting in a classroom, like just learning. That's why We always do a hands-on component at the training. I have to get out there and do it with my hands for me to really learn and retain. But there's a lot of people that just, it costs money. You got to get a hotel room, you got to get a flight, you got to pay to attend, and you got to food and everything. Like, it's going to cost you a couple $1,000 to like hop on a plane and get a hotel and everything else. Not everybody can do that. We want this information to be accessible for everybody. And it's awesome to have like-minded people that want to train and have this information accessible. Even though you're training people in your own install area, because that there's not a lack of work going around. There's, the pie is ever growing. You don't have to carve out your piece of the pie. We can grow the pie and each still get our own little piece of it. So, a lot of fun, a lot of success. Reach out to us if you got any questions. Reach out to Vitaly if you want a link to the training. He'll be able to get that for you. And I just want to say God bless, take care, and we'll see you guys in next week's live.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Any parting words of wisdom?
I want to say thank you to the Minleon support that we get, and for the support we're getting, or for the friendship that we're making here with Donovan and CLC University.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. All right, so take care. Reach out if you got any questions. You got any comments, put them on the video. I'm happy to answer them whenever I'm done eating. So God bless. Take care. I'll see you guys in the